Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Skillify English podcast, the place where you learn to sound natural, one conversation at a time. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Neha. John, can we just take a moment to appreciate what day it is?
Oh, I know that tone. That's the I'm about to be free for 2 days tone.
Exactly. It's finally Friday. Or at least in this episode, it is Friday. Can we just talk about that feeling? The feeling when you finish work or school, you close your laptop and you realize you have a whole weekend ahead of you. Nothing but possibility.
It's the best feeling in the world, isn't it? Even if you have nothing planned, just the idea of not having to wake up early is enough to make you happy.
Totally. And that is exactly what we want to talk about today. We are talking about weekend plans, specifically how to talk about your weekend plans in English without sounding like a robot.
Yes, because if you're learning English, you might know how to say, I will go to the cinema, or I will sleep. And that's great. That's correct. But native speakers, we almost never talk like that. We are much softer, more casual, and a little more vague.
Vague is a great word for it. We use a lot of maybe and probably. So today, we're going to give you the phrases you need to make plans, break plans, or talk about doing absolutely nothing.
And we're going to share some personal stories. I have a confession to make about my weekends that might make you feel a lot better about yourself.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. But first, let's start with a check-in, the Friday feeling. Let's set the scene. John, when Friday rolls around, are you a planner or are you a go-with-the-flow person?
You know, in my head, I'm a planner. I imagine myself as this very organized person. On Friday morning, I'm thinking, this weekend, I am going to be so productive. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to clean the apartment. I'm going to finally read that book. But then Friday night happens.
What happens on Friday night?
Friday night, I get home. I'm tired. I tell myself, I'll just watch one episode of this show to relax. And suddenly, it's 2 a.m. and I've watched 5 episodes. So to answer your question, I'm a go-with-the-flow person who pretends to be a planner. What about you, Neha?
I am a mix. I am what I would call a soft planner. I don't like a strict schedule. I don't want to have a timetable for the weekend. That feels too much like work. But I also don't like waking up on Saturday with no idea what I'm doing. It gives me a little anxiety.
So you need a balance.
Exactly. I need a loose plan. Like, I know that on Saturday I want to meet a friend for coffee, or I know that I need to go to the supermarket to buy food, but I don't put a time on it. It's just a general idea. I'm thinking of going to the market sometime in the afternoon.
I'm thinking of. That is a perfect example of the kind of language we want to teach today. You didn't say, I will go to the market. You said, I'm thinking of going.
Right. And that's the problem we mentioned earlier. A lot of English textbooks focus on the future tense with will. I will call you tomorrow. I will go to the park. And while that isn't wrong, it can sound a bit stiff.
It sounds like a promise or a robot making an announcement. I will sleep. In real life, if someone asked, what are you doing this weekend? We almost never say, I will.
Never. We usually say things like, I'm probably just going to chill out, or I might visit my parents, or I'm hoping to catch up on some sleep.
Let's break these down. These are your natural weekend phrases. First one, I'm thinking of. This shows that you have an idea, but it's not 100% sure. For example, I'm thinking of trying that new pizza place.
I love that. It's soft. It's not a demand. Second one, I might just, this is great for low energy plans. I might just stay home and watch movies. The word just makes it sound simple and relaxed.
And number 3, I plan to, or I'm planning on. This is for when you have a goal. I plan to clean my room. But again, it's softer than I will clean my room.
Okay, so we have the tools. Now let's get into the messy, funny reality of weekends. John, you mentioned you had a confession, a story about a weekend that went wrong?
Oh, yes. This is the story of the overplanner. So, a few months ago, I decided I was going to be a new person, a superhero version of myself. I made a list, a physical list on paper, and I wrote down everything I was going to accomplish.
How many things were on this list?
7 things. 7! And I actually thought it was reasonable. Let me tell you what was on it. Number 1, wake up at 7 a.m. on Saturday. Number 2, go for a 10-kilometer run. Number 3, clean the entire apartment, and I mean deep clean, wash the windows, everything. Number 4, go grocery shopping for the whole week. Number 5, read 50 pages of a very difficult book about history. Number 6, learn how to cook a new, complicated recipe for dinner. And number 7, prepare my work for Monday morning.
John, that is insane. That is a month of work, not a weekend.
I know, but in my head on Friday night, I felt like a machine. I felt unstoppable. So Saturday morning comes, my alarm goes off at 7 a.m. And what do? I look at it and I turned it off.
Of course you did.
I woke up at 10 a.m. Okay, fine. I had a coffee. I looked at my list and immediately I felt tired. I thought, okay, skip the run. I'll do it tomorrow. So I started cleaning. I cleaned for maybe 30 minutes. Then I sat down to rest for 5 minutes. I turned on the TV just to have some noise.
And those 5 minutes turned into...
3 hours. I watched an entire movie on the couch. By the time the movie ended, it was 3 p.m. I hadn't gone shopping. I hadn't cooked. I hadn't read. I felt so guilty. But instead of starting again, I just gave up. I ordered pizza, watched more TV, and went to bed late. Sunday was exactly the same. I did nothing.
The guilt of doing nothing is the worst, but also the exhaustion of doing too much is just as bad. You had the all or nothing mentality.
Exactly. And that's the funny thing about weekends. We put so much pressure on them to be perfect. We want to relax, but we also want to be productive. And usually we end up doing neither. We just sit on the couch feeling guilty about the cleaning we aren't doing.
Oh, I know that feeling well. But I think I have found a solution. My perfect balance weekend. I want to share my formula with you and with our listeners.
Please, I need this formula.
Okay, so my rule is very simple. I divide the weekend into 2 parts. Saturday is for the world. Sunday is for me.
Oh, I like that. Explain.
So Saturday is my active day. This is the day for chores, for errands, for socializing. If I need to do laundry, I do it on Saturday morning. If I need to meet friends for lunch or go to a birthday party, I do it on Saturday afternoon or evening. Saturday is the day to get things done and to see people. It can be a little busy, and that's okay.
And then Sunday?
Sunday is sacred. Sunday is my shield. I try my absolute best to keep Sunday completely empty. Sunday is for taking it easy. It's for sleeping in a little bit, for making a slow breakfast, for reading in bed, for going for a slow walk in the park. No plans, no pressure, no chores. If I do that, by Monday morning, I actually feel rested.
That is genius. Saturday for the world, Sunday for yourself. I'm going to try that. But I have to ask, what happens if someone asks you to do something on Sunday? A friend says, hey, let's go to the mall on Sunday.
I say no. Or I say it politely. I say, oh, that sounds fun, but I'm actually taking it easy on Sunday. How about Saturday? Most people understand. You have to protect your rest.
Protect your rest. I love that. Okay, so we've talked about planning, about over-planning, and about finding balance. Now let's get into the nuts and bolts of the language. Let's talk about some essential phrasal verbs and vocabulary for the weekend.
Perfect. These are the words that will make you sound like a local. Let's start with the most important one for a Friday night, to sleep in.
Ah, the classic. To sleep in means to wake up later than usual, not because you have to, but because you want to. On Saturday, I don't set an alarm. I love to sleep in.
It's different from oversleep. Oversleep is when you sleep too long by accident and you're late for something. Sleep in is a choice, a beautiful, beautiful choice.
Next one, to catch up on. This is a great one. It means to do something you haven't had time to do. Usually it's about rest or entertainment. I need to catch up on my sleep. Or I'm going to catch up on my favorite TV show.
Or even, I need to catch up with a friend. That means to meet a friend and talk about what has happened since you last saw them. I'm meeting Sarah for coffee to catch up.
Great. Number 3, to chill out. This is probably the most common weekend word. It just means to relax. I'm just going to chill out at home. You can also say veg out, which is a funny one. It means to relax so much you become like a vegetable, not moving, just existing.
Veg out. I love that. Okay, another good one is to hang out. This is for spending time with people informally. I'm going to hang out with my friends on Saturday night. It's not a formal party, it's just casual time together.
And if you are very busy, you can say, I'm fully booked, or my weekend is packed. Packed means full. Sorry, I can't see a movie. My weekend is completely packed.
Okay, we have given you a lot of vocabulary. Now let's slow things down. This is the part of the podcast we call the word tour.
The word tour. This is where we take the most important words and phrases from today's episode, and we go on a little tour of them. We explain them simply with easy examples. So if you're a beginner, this section is just for you. Listen closely, relax, and repeat the words in your head.
Perfect. Let's start with our first word. Low key. Low key. This is a very trendy word right now. It means simple or quiet or not intense. You can use it to describe your plans. For example, I'm having a low-key weekend. That means you aren't doing anything exciting or crazy. You're just relaxing. You can also use it to express an opinion. I'm low-key excited for the movie. It means you are a little bit excited, but you're not screaming about it.
Great example. I'm low-key hungry. It means you could eat, but you're not starving. It's a very useful, soft word. Number 2, sleep in.
Next, sleep in. We talked about this. It means to wake up later than your usual weekday time. On weekdays, you might wake up at 7 a.m. for work. On Saturday, you sleep in until 9 or 10 a.m. Example, my dog woke me up early, so I didn't get to sleep in. Or, I'm looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow.
Chores. This is a noun. It means the boring things you have to do to keep your house clean and organized. Cleaning the bathroom is a chore. Washing the dishes is a chore. Doing laundry is a chore. I have to do my chores before I can go out and play. It's not fun, but it's necessary.
Ugh, chores. Nobody likes them, but we all have to do them. Example, my weekend is full of chores. I have to vacuum and do the grocery shopping.
Take it easy. This is a beautiful phrase. It means to relax and not do anything stressful. It's a very common thing to say to someone. If your friend looks tired, you can say, you should take it easy this weekend. Or if you are saying goodbye to someone, you can say, see you later, take it easy. It means take care of yourself, relax.
It's a very friendly, warm phrase. I love it. After a long week at work, I just want to take it easy on the couch.
Catch up on. This is a phrasal verb. It means to deal with something that you have neglected or haven't had time for. Imagine you have a pile of laundry you haven't done. You can say, I need to catch up on my laundry. Or you haven't spoken to your brother in 2 weeks. You can call him and say, let's talk so we can catch up. It's about reaching a point where you are up to date again.
A very common use is with sleep. I'm tired. I need to catch up on sleep this weekend. Hang out. This means to spend time somewhere, usually relaxing, with other people. It's very casual. You don't hang out at a business meeting. You hang out at a friend's house or at a park. Where do the teenagers hang out? They hang out at the mall. You can also say, hang out with. I'm going to hang out with my cousins.
Fully booked or packed. These are adjectives to describe a very busy schedule. If a hotel has no rooms left, it is fully booked. If a person has no free time, they are fully booked. Sorry, I can't go to the party. My Saturday is fully booked. Packed means the same thing, but it's more informal. My schedule is packed.
And finally, our last word for the tour, chill out. This is probably the most important weekend word. It simply means to become calm and relaxed. If someone is angry or stressed, you can say, hey, chill out. But for the weekend, it's about rest. I'm just going to chill out at home and listen to music.
Wonderful. So we have our word tour. Low-key, sleep in, chores, take it easy, catch up on, hang out, fully booked, and chill out. Try to use one or two of these this weekend.
Yes, even if you are just talking to yourself in the mirror, it helps.
So, to wrap things up today, we've learned that talking about the weekend is more than just grammar. It's about expressing your mood. Are you tired? Say, I'm taking it easy. Are you busy? Say, I'm fully booked. Are you excited for a quiet one? Say, it's going to be a low-key weekend.
And we shared our stories. John's story of the overplanner, where he tried to do everything and ended up doing nothing, and my story of trying to find balance between a busy Saturday and a restful Sunday.
We hope that by listening to us chat, you feel a little more confident about having these conversations yourself. Remember, it's okay to have a weekend where you do nothing. It's okay to have a busy weekend. The most important thing is that you feel ready for Monday.
Exactly. And now we have a question for you. We want you to practice writing in the comments. The question is, what is your idea of a perfect, relaxing Sunday?
Yes, tell us. Is it sleeping in until noon? Is it reading a book in a coffee shop? Is it going for a long walk in nature? Describe your perfect Sunday in the comments below. We would love to read them.
We read every single comment. It helps us make better podcasts for you. And if you enjoyed this cozy Friday chat, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Skillify English podcast. It really helps other learners find us.
You've been listening to John
And Neha.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Whatever you do or don't do, make sure you take a moment to breathe. We'll be here next time with another conversation to help you skillify your English. Take care.
Bye-bye.